Hey everybody, it's Omega Dragon, going to record probably one or two more videos at this point. And welcome back for some more Cookie Clicker. Last time, we bought 10 mines, got a new minigame at the temple, found sugar lumps, and found out that we have Grandma's aging, which is actually pretty bad. Her? Achievement unlocked. Excavation site, which I don't know what that is. And I almost said this word. Or shoot. That's what I almost said. I have 50 mines. Interesting. So I'm guessing the next achievement after this would be have 100 grandmas. And then the next one would be probably have 300 grandmas. I don't know. Not sure. Have 50 cursors. I'm about to have 100 soon. So I'm going to get another achievement there. There's click, double click, and then mouse wheel. Let's see what happens if I get 100 of these cursors. I'll get an achievement for sure. And I think it would be the double mouse wheel. I'm going to click here. Seems easier. Alright, so buying one more cursor, I get the achievement of Mice and Men, which is actually a book, surprisingly. So for that said save, I have also the achievement of Mice and Men. I'll buy 10 more grandmas and then I'll focus on buying 10 factories. I'm also thinking of buying... Now I think about it, I'm thinking of buying 10 farms so that I would get that twice as efficient to work very effectively. Though it won't do much for my cookies per second. Because the goal for cookies per second is that we get 450,000 in this part, which is a lot, but it's possible. It's possible to do for the temple. There's a cookie. High five. Your 100 cursors boosting your CPS. So that means the cursors are boosting my cookies per second, but I'm also clicking with the mouse. That's interesting. Three, two, one, gone. That is interesting. So I can buy this. $7.705 billion. Buy the 10 grandmas. Oh, there's that 10 factories that I was going to buy. Now I think I'll buy the 10 factories and then I'll focus on buying the 10 grandmas. Yeah, I feel like that's a bad idea. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll buy the 10 grandmas also, and then the 10 farms, that wouldn't be the end of the part afterwards, because then I would get the farms. I'll get the one for the banks. Oh. But I want to buy 10 more banks in order for me to get that one. That includes this one also. Banks gain plus 1% cookies per second for grandmas. And if I bought 10 grandmas, that would be plus 20% cookies per second per. That would be plus 20% cookies per second because of how many grandmas I would have, which is 80. I'm still thinking this is possible that I would be getting 450,000 cookies per second. I'm hoping I would actually buy whatever the building over here is, which I would have to buy for 5.1 billion. But that would only work after buying 10 at most wizard towers and at least 5 wizard towers. I don't even know how many times. I doubt I sneezed a lot. I'll buy the 10 farms first. So adding these up while I'm collecting the cookies, I can focus on 2 things at once. 36.1, that won't matter. Because 0.01, that would be just 0.10, so that would be 0.923. So 36 plus 97 equals 135 million cookies. 0.923. For some odd reason, I feel like buying the 10 farms first and then the 10 grandmas. And then I'll get the farms upgrade, and then the bank upgrade would come after I buy 10 banks. And the grandmas would appear afterwards. So the latest thing that can be buyable but not in a long time is the white chocolate macadamia nut cookies. Billion fingers. Mouse and cursors gain plus 5 cookies for each non-cursored object owned. So that would mean whatever this many objects bought times 5 would equal, and that's how many cookies I would get. And that also means plus 5 cookies per second times however. So saying these from the top of my head, 7 plus 6 is 13, plus 5 equals 18, 22, 24, 25, 250 times 5, not counting the wizard tower. 250 times 5 would be 1,250. 1,255 cookies is how many I would get, which is not a lot for the cookies per second, but for the mouse it's actually pretty much 10,000 cookies per click, which is good. Which would mean something, I'm not very sure. Found ya. Lucky 21.669. Yeah, I got enough then. So now I'm pretty much looking for this. Farms are twice as efficient because 9,438. I would estimate that up to 9,500 would be 10,900. It would go up by 9,500 ish cookies, which is not bad. And I'm not going to buy 10 banks yet because surprisingly that's going to be way later, which means I would have to buy this way later along with the grandmas, but the rest of these I would be able to buy. Farms are twice as efficient. Let's see how much that does. Not bad. And then the cookie production multiplier plus 1%. Fine, I'll buy that just to get it out of the way. Although I didn't before. Heavy but powerful. The ultimate drill. For 600 million cookies, mine would be twice as effective. And if I have 100 mines and got this, pierce the heavens, etc., that would be something. That'd be something, but I don't think I would get 100 mines. I would just get 60 mines instead. Buying 100 of these cookies is going to be a lot. So, buying 100 of these would be a lot. 137.901 trillion. It makes it hard to believe that I would be able to buy 100 cookies. I wish they would just say 50 and that would be enough. Just like an Idle Miner, the game that I'm actually playing. Surprisingly, I'm playing that game because I couldn't handle the ad anymore. I'm actually not going to buy this. I'm going to just see the cookie collection. I like this thing, the Lucky Day. That means the golden cookies appear twice as often and stay twice as long. And I like when it says instead of 4-leaf clover, 4-leaf penny. There's sacrifices, temples are twice as efficient. And now I knew what sacrifice means. It's because of the Pantheon. I would sacrifice something for the spirit. And now that I think about it, that would be a bad thing if I actually tried that. What I'm actually going to wait for is buying 10. I want to buy 10 of something. I don't remember what. If I bought the 10 grandmas again, that would be pretty unwise to do. I'll just probably wait on that until I buy another temple, and then that would be it for the part. By temple, I meant wizard tower. Because then I would get 450,000 cookies per second. Unless I am able to buy enough temples to get that much cookies per second. Because I can get, it says 51,498 cookies per second there, which is really 51,500. So if I bought 10 more temples here, or bought even 5 more temples here, then I would be able to buy enough cookies per second that I would aim for. Also, I'm just hoping that another golden cookie would come so that I would then depart with one last golden cookie. At least now I can buy the billion fingers. I can buy all of these cookies for 100 million cookies. Golden idols, temples are twice as efficient, which actually isn't that bad. Not good, but it's not that bad either. So, the closest thing I would be able to buy is, until I buy this thing, is actually the double chip cookies, which I don't want to buy. So, it would be this, the pointer hats. Wizard towers are twice as efficient. Double the chips, double the tasty, double the calories. So, what I will do instead of those billion fingers, because I wouldn't get that much, is I'll wait until I buy this, the temples being twice as effective. I'd buy the 10 grandmas, but I'm not going to try that. Even though farms and mines would be twice as effective. I mean, not twice as effective. It would add more cookies per second for the farms and mines. But I'm not going to try that. So instead I'm going to wait until I buy this thing. And then I wouldn't be able to reach my goal of getting 450,000 cookies per second. Which is a sad thing, but... Oh, what's this? Come on. I think I might be able to get what I'm aiming for this time. It's pretty stressful whenever the frenzy part comes because I've been clicking so fast. Now I have to click that fast for a minute and 17 seconds. Now I'm being like a jackhammer. So next time in Cookie Clicker, my goal will be to reach 500,000 cookies per second, or even 600,000 for the extra points on that. But I reached 450,000 cookies per second. It may not look like it, but with me buying another wizard tower, there we go. So I'll see you guys then. Bye. I'm actually going to see what to do next since I bought the temple. Oh, that I meant Wizard Temple. Is that Wizard Tower? See you guys then.